Hi everyone, Ann Butler here with Bella Crafts Publishing. I am going live for a quick craft of upcycling. This is part of the Makers Week with the Ruffled Daisy, and I am just going to look real quick to find myself so I can answer questions. But what we're going to do today are these cute little Easter eggs with everybody being home. Hi Irene, this is Ann Butler. Lisa is going to be live tomorrow. So what I'm doing today is, since everybody is home and kind of confined, and maybe they can't get out to get new Easter eggs for the baskets. Hi, Beth. So I am showing you how you can take your Easter eggs from last year and upcycle them. I am looking real quick on here to see if I can find everybody on my iPad so it's easier for me to see, but so plastic Easter eggs. What do you do with them year to year? I sometimes save them. So I had a bunch of them left over, and I'm not going to be able to get out to get new ones, but I thought I'd show you how to upcycle them. So this one just says Happy Easter. This is just a lot of dots, which is what I'm going to show you. And if you don't have glue dots, you can also use double-sided tape. I'll show you a variety of ways to do this. I'm going to take and put 2 pieces of just ordinary copy paper down on my work surface, and just take one of the eggs and make sure it's closed, and then I have glue dots. Now if you don't have glue dots, you can use double-sided tape and punches, whatever kind of punches you have, and punch out any design you want of your double-sided tape. Or if you have decorative scissors, you could cut designs out. But for this first one, I'm going to use glue dots. It's quick, it's easy. And you just open this up and start sticking your dots on. And you only want to put about 3 or 4 on at a time, and then glitter it so that you can see where you have them, because it's kind of hard to see exactly where you have them, and you don't want them all piled on top of each other. So again, this is part of the Makers Week with the Ruffled Daisy, and there will be crafts all week long. So here I have 3 glue dots, and what you want to use is ultra fine glitter. If you don't have ultra fine glitter, you can use a thicker glitter. The fine glitter just lays a little bit better, and it's hard to see exactly where it is, but you just sprinkle it on. And I do sprinkle heavy because I have my paper right under there to pick up all that excess. And then I have a brush, so you can brush off the excess and give it a second coat, because it's not very as bright as that glitter is, those 3 didn't pick up very well, and then I take and pat them. Hi, Terry Lynn. Hi, Eileen. So if you give it that second and you tap it a little bit, it makes the glitter just a little bit brighter. And when you tap it, you're pressing it into those glue dots so that it won't come off. And that's what you want. You don't want it to come off anywhere. So because you can see where those are, you can continue adding dots. I got glitter all over. But this is a fun activity to do with the kids. The kids would love to do this. If I wasn't here all by myself, if my grandkids could come over, I would definitely have them helping. But for the moms and dads who have kids at home right now, this would be a fun project for them. Now, remember to double dip those to get all of the brightness of the glitter on there, and then just kind of pat it. So it's that easy. I mean, these are super simple to make. And they don't take long. I'm going to show you one that's finished. So they don't take long at all, and glue dots come in several different sizes. So you can, depending upon the size of your egg, these are smaller dots than these. But again, I said, if you don't have glue dots or double-sided dots, you can always punch with a punch out of double-sided tape. Or you could also put little dabs of glue on here and then glitter them and tap them in. So there's lots of options if you don't have the products, the dots. Because with glue, they could do squiggly lines and put the glitter on. And after they put the glitter on, have them tap it and apply it again and tap it. And then just have something for it to set up if you're using glue. And the reason why I use 2 sheets of copy paper when I'm doing glitter is I always pour the glitter back into the container, but in case this spills out, then I'm catching it again and it doesn't get all over my work surface. I use a lot of glitter, and yeah, it can be a little bit messy, and it's hard to totally get rid of all of it. So that makes it easy. Now, I want to show you another one that I did. I'm going to tap that off. This one was just with double-sided tape. So you can just put your stripes on there and add the glitter. You want to make sure you do not put tape over the opening. So you would just have the kids start right all the way up as close as they can and put the tape around, and they can go in any direction, and that would be the same way. Now, if you don't have any double-sided tape but you have Mod Podge, here is another way to add a little upcycling to your Easter eggs from last year. I have some tissue paper that I bought several years ago. This has lasted forever. It had this Happy Easter and these Easter eggs, and it had a couple solid colors with it. And I keep using this for projects. This is great. So what I did was I cut out the Happy Easter out of this, and look at all those great colors. So you can do a variety with this. But I cut out the Happy Easter, and I cut it fairly close to the letters because I didn't want all the white hanging out. So you can see the white in between. But you can use this, you can use washi paper. There's a lot of things you can use. You don't want to use contact paper because it runs. The color would run. But to do this, Mod Podge is great. It's great. The kids can use this. It's easy to do. Just pour a little bit out onto a plate. And then make sure when you're doing this, oops, I totally broke that back end off, so this one won't matter. But you want to make sure you have it going in the front. There's that little thing. So just take a brush, and Mod Podge dries pretty quickly too, so that's nice. And it comes in several finishes. This is a matte finish because I didn't want the glossy on this project. Otherwise, I usually use the glossy. So you just put the Mod Podge down and put your words right on top of it until you're satisfied with it. And then take some of that excess and put on top. And I don't want glitter all over where all of that excess is. So I just take a baby wipe and kind of wipe off the excess. So that glitter, even though I'm using a clear glitter, I don't want it everywhere. If you did, you could totally do this and put Mod Podge over the entire thing. And since this one is broken, you could hold it easily and glitter the whole thing. And put the Easter on, and then you would have a way to let them dry too. But that's almost dry. I'm going to put the Easter on there. And I'm kind of going at an angle. But even if I use too much, remember I'm going to wipe off that excess. And put it on just like that. And then go over it. And then I'm going to use this baby wipe again. To wipe up all of that excess. And when it doesn't take that long to dry, you can also just kind of rub that excess away. And then I'm going to very carefully go over the letters where I want the glitter to be. And you want to use a fine brush like this so that you don't have globs of Mod Podge on here, because if you have a glob, it's going to stick up. So you kind of want to make it nice and flat. And then I'm going to use an iridescent glitter on there, and I use a lot of iridescent glitter. So I have it in this little sugar bowl, and I just have it out on my studio for easy access. And that just gives it just a little bit of bling. And then you can tap it to make sure you have it down in that Mod Podge. If you didn't get enough where you want it, like that part of the P doesn't really have any glitter, you can just take and add a little bit more and cover that. Yes, Eileen, I love my sugar bowl. So then take a brush. Hi, Lisa Fulmer. Good to see you, girl. Take a brush and brush off all of that excess. And then right there, I think I just want a little bit of glitter. Kind of missed it right there. You can just dip it in the glitter at that point because you have so much sitting down here. There, that's how easy it is. So, you know, have fun with the kids when they're home. I think every kid should be doing some crafting during this time. I know my grandkids love to craft, and it's important to get their minds thinking about creative things. But this is super easy. So this one, again, was done with tissue paper and Mod Podge. I mean, so easy. And it would even be cute. It would even be cute with these little tiny eggs on top of here. That would be super cute too. And then this one was done again with just glue dots and glitter. And this one just with double-sided tape. So super easy, super fun. And that's all I have. It was just a super quick project to share with you guys today. And I hope you guys are all safe and staying home and doing the social distancing thing. That's the hardest part for me. Not being able to see the grandkids. But tomorrow, Lisa will be live at noon Central Time, and I will be live at 2 o'clock Central Time again. So have fun and be creative. Until next time.